So today we're chatting with a couple of the fastest guys on the EWS circuit. Both Jesse Melamed and Remi Gauvin are coming off great 2017 seasons. Jesse taking his first win at Whistler EWS and Remi riding super consistent to an 8th overall in the series. And we're here in Squamish because it's a place that both of them ride a lot. Remi being a resident here, calling Squamish home, and Jesse living up the road. But what is it about Squamish that you guys think allows you to train for an EWS season?
The bat, Squamish just has a massive trail network. It's like a big riding town, a lot of mountain bikers here. And then the weather obviously is mild-ish in the winter. Sometimes you can ride all year round.
I think it's also pretty diverse. You can get a lot of stuff in Squamish, and we're kind of learning that the EWS is getting pretty wet. So it's good to have those kind of conditions to race in because, I think everyone can ride in the dry pretty well, but it's a whole different thing to be comfortable in the wet. Having the ability to ride wet routes, it doesn't really faze me as much as it might faze a lot of people, and we get a lot of that here. So you just kind of know that as long as you hit them straight on, you're fine.
You guys have obviously been teammates for a while. Both of you, I think, pay close attention to your bike setup. Is it something you guys discuss amongst yourselves a lot, or do you have quite different setups, would you say?
We discuss it a lot, but yeah, Jesse has some interesting setup choices, and sometimes the discussion goes, from my point of view, that's stupid, you shouldn't do that. But it works for you. I really think that the wrong bar height or the wrong bar roll or brake roll is gonna affect you, so I definitely pay attention to that stuff when
I think for me, just having Remi come from DH and me from cross country, bike setup for cross country was just weight basically. It's all you did. Right. So Remi, there's a lot of the bar height, that whole thing I just never even thought about, and there's a lot of times that he's helped me out with that, and I think now I've become very obsessed with how my bike is set up. And I trust what Remi says.
How much do you change your bike from round to round depending on condition? Is it really just a tires thing, or would you go as far as changing your suspension or changing other aspects of your bike?
EWS varies so much from round to round, and even in those rounds, the conditions could change so drastically. It's hard to prepare for every type of condition or every type of terrain. In Chile, the first round of the EWS this year, I felt that we had to soften our suspension up just a little bit, just to limit fatigue, and then to also allow your bike to ride over these sharp rocks and everything. When I say softening up, I'm not talking drastic changes. Yeah. It's 2 clicks of high-speed compression or 3 clicks of high-speed compression at the most. For example, we had a 19-minute stage, and you have to really make sure that you can get down that whole stage riding relatively fast.
All the trails are so different. You can't expect to just dial it in for one stage and then have it work as well on another stage. So it's just,
You have these long stages and you can't touch your bike through it, and it needs to last. So how do you balance durability with getting your bike as light?
You get fitter, so you just have it.
Pretty much.
More squats?
There's not much you can do. You have to run a heavy, durable bike, and you just have to make sure that you can pedal that thing for 6 hours and not be completely shattered. I don't know, every time it seems like someone tries to cut a corner or put a light component on it, fails on them. So if you don't finish the stage, you don't finish the race, and you don't get any points. So
it's not worth it for anyone.
Yeah, we definitely don't take any chances with our tires, our wheels.
We basically have a dry tire setup and a wet tire setup, and we only change for the craziest of conditions.
Right now I'm running Maxxis downhill casing Minion EHR2s in a max grip compound. So downhill casing, just like we said, so we're not taking any chances with flats, and then aluminum turbine R race wheel.
We've been double DHF for quite a while, and I really like just the intermediate lean, I guess. You can just kind of slightly turn the tire over, it just hooks up really nicely. In Chile, we were running double DHF, so downhill casing, 2.5 DHF wide trail, and now I put on a DHR2 in the back because yeah, I just think it helps to have a little bit of extra braking bite.
Yeah.
And then for the wet in Colombia, obviously because it was just insanely wet, we went double shorties without question.
Oh, Jesus!
So what kind of pressures would you guys run in, let's say these as your dry setup, and then would you change that if you go to mud tires or wet?
I would say wet and dry tires, the pressure doesn't change too much. Like this year, we went from 27.5 to 29-inch wheels, and we also went from like a 26 internal rim to like this one's a 30. So yeah, like there's two factors there which both allow you to drop PSI on their own, and then when you add them together, it's like you can drop quite a bit. So I went from like 25 in the front and 27 in the rear to 22 in the front and 24 in the back.
Yeah.
So I ran 20 front and back.
Big.
I haven't been able to drop too much. I know people give me shit.
You don't have much to drop.
I was exactly. I was at 20 and I'm like, I can't go to like 18. That's just
That's crazy.
Right. Well, thanks a lot, guys. Thanks for being here.
Yeah.
We're gonna go hit the trails. Yeah. Yeah. Oh. Hell yeah. That's awesome. That's running so perfect right now.